Welcome back to Chavano Outdoors YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be showing you food that I like to take backpacking and on any other trips that I might go on. So the first piece of gear that I want to talk about is going to be my food bag that I carry everything in. This is an ultralight bag by Rock Gator. It is 15 liters, so it's plenty big enough to fit food. So I fit 3 days worth, and it only filled it up like to there, and it fits perfectly lengthwise inside of my pack, and it's super light, waterproof, so it'll keep all of my food nice and safe and kind of help block the scent from bears or any other animals that may want to get to your food. So the next item I'm going to talk about is going to be my cook kit, and this is one that I kind of just put together myself. It's just a cheap Chinese cook kit, I guess you would call it. It's just this little stove. It's super light. I don't know the weights of all of these, so I apologize, but it can't weigh much at all. And then carry just a normal big lighter, just in case the ignition system on this fails. And then inside of my pot, I can fit one of the small fuel canisters. And then underneath that in my pot, I've got a bandana to help clean up or wipe my hands, dry my pot out, anything that you may need that for. And then my pot is just a cheap UST pot, and I think it's like 6 ounces, which isn't bad. It comes with a lid, but I just took that off to save some weight. And then it's got these nice handles that flip out so you can hold it and not burn your hands, which is always a good thing. Alright, and so let's talk about my utensil set. That is also by UST. I think it stands for Ultimate Survival Technologies. But inside here, again, I know I could go a lot lighter, but I like to have a full set of utensils. So it's got a really nice serrated knife in here, a nice fork with a can opener on the back side, and then some little hex wrenches, I guess you could call it. I don't know what you'd use that for, but hey, it's there. And then a spoon that's got a bottle opener on the back. And all of that just fits nicely right in this little pack. The next piece of gear that I take is going to be my AeroPress Go to make coffee. This is a super compact kit. I love my coffee, so this is something that I'm willing to take weight sacrifice. So you've got this little rubber lid on the top, and then the first thing that's going to be underneath there is this little case, which inside of holds the paper filters that you need, and then everything else just fits right in this cup. So that's the coffee maker itself. It's got the stir stick in there, coffee scoop, and then that's where the paper filter goes in there. So I like to do the inverted method, so I put it upside down. You put your grounds in, water. I've got a video of this on my channel. I'll link it up here if you want to see that. And another nice thing about the system is that it comes with its own cup as well. So that's just about all the gear, so to speak, that I take. The only other thing would be this Nalgene jar that I put honey in. I like to put honey in my coffee, and then it's also good for making some desserts out on the trail or putting on flatbread with butter. So for food, I'm going to start with breakfast items. I like to pack everything in Ziploc baggies. Again, it keeps it waterproof, but then it's also a scent barrier, and it just keeps it nice and compact, and it's light. So this is some protein oatmeal that I formulated a recipe for myself. I believe it's a 1/3 cup of oatmeal, 1 scoop of your favorite protein powder, a scoop of powdered greens, a tablespoon of brown sugar, and I believe that's it. If I missed anything, I'll put it up on screen. Another thing I like for breakfast is this freeze-dried meal that I make myself. It's just some potatoes, chunks of steak, and eggs. And then for breakfast, some other times, like on this last trip that we did, we just brought eggs and some summer sausage, and then we fried that up and mixed it together, and it was a really delicious breakfast. And then to go along with the coffee maker, I take a bag of ground coffee. And if you don't want to deal with all that weight of the coffee maker and the grounds, this is another method that I really like. This is the Kuju pour over. So it's just these little packs inside. You just set it on the top of your cup and then rip off the top, and it's like a little pour over packet. So it's super simple and makes really smooth coffee. So another thing that I like to do with my food for trips is I'll do breakfast, and then I'll do a mid-morning snack, lunch, a midday snack, and then dinner. So that kind of helps you sustain energy throughout the day. So for my mid-morning snack, I'll usually just take something like a fig bar or a Cliff Bar. If you really like to eat, then you can take both, but that's one of the things I'll take in the morning. And then for a mid-afternoon snack, I'll take something like a Snickers bar. The sugars can help you get going and make that final push at the end of the day. And I also like to take some trail mix, which I don't have with me right now. So as for lunch on this last backpacking trip, it was super simple. I just took some tortillas and put them in a Ziploc baggie, and then I had these, it's a bit of a mess and kind of gross, but I had these homemade popsicle Ziploc baggies, I guess you'd say, so I could fill those with jelly, and that's what I took because I couldn't find jelly packs in the store. And then I took like a squeeze tube of peanut butter, and then just had peanut butter and jelly wraps for lunch. Another good snack that I like to take is some beef jerky sticks. Those are non-perishable, and you can take them in your pack so they won't go bad. So a couple other non-food related items that I like to keep inside of my food bag are going to be some wipes. I've just got some, they're Clean Creek body wipes. So I love them, they're super big, they get the dirt off really well. And then I also carry some poison ivy removal wipes just in case you ever get that. You can wipe that over the spot and it'll take off all the oils and relieve the itch. And then the next non-food related item, I guess it's kind of food, depends on the way you look at it, but it's my Element hydration sticks. So these are electrolyte, contains 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. So it comes in all sorts of good flavors. I can actually feel a difference when I drink this and when I'm short on salt. So this is a really good product. All the thru hikers, well not all, a lot of thru hikers and backpackers use this, as well as athletes. And then for dinner, again, I like to make my own freeze-dried meals. It's super helpful, and freeze drying takes out almost all the water and it retains about 95% of the nutrition value of the food, which is a lot better than dehydrating, which can take up to 40% of the nutrients, and you still have a lot of weight left there. So this is just some freeze-dried potato soup. I love making that for meals when I'm out on trail. I'll also do freeze-dried chili a lot of times, but it's super lightweight. And then again, I just put it in a Ziploc baggie and then throw in an oxygen absorber to help keep it dry. And then another meal that I love to take for dinner is just going to be simple Annie's mac and cheese that you can find in basically any grocery store. It's a pretty big serving, but that's what you want when you're going to be on trail. So this provides a lot of carbohydrates, and then I'll take it out of the box and put the noodles in Ziploc baggies, and then just take the cheese packet out of there and add that as well. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have any other backpacking meals or hiking meals or just any simple meals that you like to take on your adventures, please put it down in the description. I would love to hear what you guys take, so that'll help give me some more ideas, and then anyone who else sees this video can also look at those ideas as well. If you enjoyed watching this video, please consider liking and subscribing. And if you have any ideas of videos that you want to see, please put them down below. I want to make videos that you guys want to watch, and it'll also help me out as well. And then another thing that's helpful is if you buy products from my Amazon affiliate links, it'll cost you nothing extra, but it'll help me out. And until next time, stay in the wild.